Yo, what up? Let me configure my mic. 1 second. Thank you for your patience. Alright. Just came back from hitting the pipe, and I'm high, and I'm in the mood for a video. I'm in the mood for a conversation from my head to your guys' head. But it only goes one way because it's parasocial. It's online social media content. Alright. So what I want to talk about right now is some psychedelic experiences and things I've seen on psychedelics. So first of all, I do not condone the use of psychedelics. I do not support it either. I am neutral on psychedelics because all compounds are neutral, but I do not advise anybody to do anything illegal. And these are all very powerful compounds that you should be nervous of on your own. If you're not nervous about trying them, then you haven't done enough research. Not to say you can't get a great set and setting, but you probably will feel some anxiety just learning about what psychedelics do. Anyway, I need some water first. So, some shit I've seen on psychedelics. On mushrooms, I'll start there. Mushrooms, I've always seen a yellow grid. That was the word. Yellow, like a golden grid. Golden is a better word because it looked like it was glowing a little bit, like luminescence, like the glassy texture in Minecraft. And what it did with this, the grid would go over the sky. The grid went over the sky one time like it was a dome. If you look up the net of being, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then it would also appear at my buddy's house that we used to go to on his wall. And it would just keep showing up. And it was like the strangest thing ever. Like and it's like it had object permanence too. So I'd turn around and I came back to it. Like I spun my head back. It's still there. Like it didn't even move. I thought like for sure, okay, my hallucination will go away and it'll morph into something else again once it turned back. Nope, that didn't happen. And that happened with my hot tub cover too. So that's always been weird. Like object permanence from acid and mushrooms. Like what does that suggest? I think it's just something weird about our reality. Going off that. Talking about our reality really makes you have the realization that we are all connected. And like, especially on mushrooms, that you're connected to the earth. And I always got this overwhelming sense of like, I want to be in nature. I want to lay down on some grass. Literally, I'd be so down with hugging a tree when I do them. Like, did them. But like, just it has always taken on. I'm high and I forgot what we were talking about. The object permanence. I don't fucking know, man. It's just all a hologram. That's something I've gotten to from the net of being. It feels like we're all like energy sources, and it's like has like holographic effects because like we can see these weird patterns. Like we see, like everyone who takes psychedelics will tell you they'll see like the shapes, like the bunch of fucking triangles folding in on themselves, and like weird like stars. I got like a glitch effect. Like, you know, what's that director where like he always puts in that fucking retarded amount of like glare in his movies? It's like that guy. Comment if you know what that guy's name is. But anyway, I'm high. Oh, dude, my memory gets so bad when I'm high, by the way. Like I will literally forget completely what we were talking about. Like, the complete realm of discussion. Like, like 3 seconds ago, I was like, oh, I'm just sitting here talking, making a video. And I have to make a video. Damn. Anyway. Some other things is I've always felt like a weird sensation in the gut. Like my gut never feels great. I feel like my skin is all like wrinkly and looks like just like really creasy and greasy. And it's just like, ew, why do I look so porous when I take drugs? Like, it was fucking weird. It is weird. Oh, eyes. I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and I saw like on the hill, like on one of the hills, it was all made out of like eyes from Tool's 10,000 Days album cover, and I was like, clearly that was inspired by seeing that before, but that was fucking crazy. Like, to see it all turn into eyes was strange. I've had deep revelations and stuff, but I just want to talk about like the fun stuff for this video. I was laying down in a tent this one time, and it was like, it had a tarp over it, and it was a different color as the actual tent, and it was a light tent. And when the light came through in the morning, it looked like just like a circus top that was like descending down onto me, and like it just felt like the most contemplative area ever. Like, you just were thinking of the meaning of life and shit. I also one time closed my eyes on mushrooms and I saw a bucket of milk, and I don't know why I knew it was milk, but it was rainbow. It was just like rainbow liquid that I somehow knew was milk being dumped out of a bucket repeatedly. So that was a weird closed eye hallucination. Shit, I'll talk more about this later. This video is feeling low effort for me, and you know what? Let's just leave it here for today.